There's the Elbing. At the very end, like, is it like the other one that I had where you died and the game's over, or do I actually have time to take a screenshot this time?
It's like right there at the end. Right there at the end.
All right, so just to be safe, I'll do a screenshot then. I don't want to risk missing it and then having to do it again. All right. Order of battle. Hello. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So here is our Elbing. Now, the Elbing is the gunboat, the tier 10 of the gunboat German line of ships. She's got 150mm guns. Now, these things are fantastic, actually, with AP against enemy cruisers. They're okay with AP against destroyers, assuming you can get penetrations. That's the key. She's got smoke. She's got what, defensive anti-air fire. Yep, and engine boost. The main guns is where it's at. She does have torpedoes as well. Now these torpedoes have a range of 13.5 kilometers, so you might be able to hit stuff with the Elbing that way too. The big difference with the Elbing is that, unlike the Felix Schultz, she's got 2 turrets up front and 1 turret out back. You know, kind of like your traditional destroyer layout there. You've had 1K, 6K salvo on a destroyer once with AP, yeah. So let's take a look at how Big O has chosen to build this ship. So you've gone for main armaments mod 1, damage control, aiming systems, steering gears, concealment, and then finally main battery mod. Okay, so you're buffing your main battery. What's your rudder shift time? 5 seconds. 5 seconds with steering gears. Remember, my goals are always 5 seconds destroyers, 10 seconds cruisers, 15 seconds for battleships. So 5 seconds with steering gears? Yeah, you need steering gears. Is there a special captain for this build? Like, are you using loot yens or no? We haven't heard from Big O. If it's a standard captain, there it is. If it's a loot yens, you can see. Okay, you can see there are buff skills on both of these 2 options, but you're going standard. That's fine. You can go propulsion. I mean, propulsion is fine if you're going to sit in smoke a lot. If you're going to open water a lot, I think you want to get that rudder shift time down. But, okay. Fair enough. ISAT, thanks for sharing. All right, so standard captain. Grease the gears into consumables enhancements. Now, consumables enhancements helps your engine boost and helps your smoke. Going into Mabas for extra 5% reload time on main battery. Main battery for range. Priority target, or sorry, preventive maintenance. Sorry, preventive maintenance. Into last stand. Adrenaline rush, and then finally survivability.
I mean, not exactly in that order, but yeah.
You're going hard into main batteries. I might drop this one, main battery and anti-air specialist. Extra heavy AP is fine if you're going AP. Superintendent is what I was gonna suggest. Yeah, for the extra smoke and engines. I don't know if there's an easy way to get Fearless Brawler in on this build. You'd have to drop consumables and last stand, I suppose. Yeah, I agree. It's better than 5% reload time. Yeah. Yeah, something like this might be your better choice. Okay, fair enough. And then for flags, anti-det, and ramming. Why nothing else, Big O?
Doesn't really have consumable. Does have speed boost in the okay, so I could put that one.
Speed comes in handy.
I tried to save the flags for like the battleships and such.
Okay.
And I don't play the I play these ships, but I don't play them that often.
Okay. Think Captain Overpen for this song. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get to your replay then, Big O, and let's see what happens here. So, oh, actually, I'm sorry. Elbing is a little bit different in turret layout. It's got one turret in the front and the two in the back. I was thinking of the Z52, so I apologize for that. What's up, Forrester? Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Are you playing at normal speed or?
Yeah, I just noticed that. Now I am. All right, so you are middle tier. There's 2 super ships on the enemy team. Helping a Z46 on steroids. Yeah, there you go.
Minus the hydro and slower torch.
She's a big, chonky ship. Z46 at least has a little bit of maneuverability, but Elbing
Elbing's whole
she's
line
thick.
cannot maneuver. It takes time.
I mean, look how thick she is as a destroyer. That's a thick boat. That's a thick boat. She's quite long too.
But she can take a couple hits and keep going. Unlike most destroyers. Yep.
Have I seen Elbing's upcoming legendary mods, Andrew? I've seen that they've been testing the legendary mod, but beyond that, I haven't really put much stock into it. When it comes to things that are being tested in the game, I don't put a lot of stock behind it because, frankly, stuff's gonna be changed. So I'll care about when it comes into the game. It's kind of my attitude with this. There's a pennant up here. You do have loot yens, don't you?
No, Megatron.
No, that's a Decepticon. Yeah, okay, you've got Megatron.
All forces, capture that area. All stations, proceed to capture that area. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Now, AP into the Amagiri, you only got 2 regular pens and 4 over pens, so HE might have been your better choice. 1-on-1 again.
Engine boost activated.
I noticed that, but a lot of times after I shoot them, the cruisers shoot at me, and then I shoot back at them if they're broadside. So,
okay.
AP loaded. Last thing they expect is to get citadel by a destroyer.
Now you are radared. Who's that? Probably
Minnow.
Des Moines, maybe
Minnow.
Minotaur. It is Minnow.
Problem solved, sir.
Right now, we don't know
Good
that
show.
for a fact, but you're gonna see that in a few moments. Okay. Does Elbing line gain anything by getting double rudder over conceal? Elbing is all about really, I mean, you can build it for like gunboat at long range. So yes, you could do double rudder. It's final according to Wargaming. Okay. 6% maximum shift speed. Well, oh, nice kill on the Schlieffen. Wow.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Main battery traverse speed plus 100%. So you're slowing down here waiting for the Katsonis?
To see if he pulls out of his smoke or not.
And if he doesn't?
I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens, right?
Oh my god.
We've sunk an
Oldest
enemy
trick in the
destroyer.
book. Okay, well. You got the kill, so now you can worry about the
Reporting the target
Minotaur, I
position.
guess?
Yep.
I do feel like it's a little aggressive if you're going to go into siege just now. But at the same time, might as well. Who else is there to stop you? Really nobody. You don't care about the Yamato. Yes, Elbing is basically a cruiser,
Engine
that's
boost
correct.
deactivated.
Minotaur is radaring, catches the
Torpedoes,
Yugumo.
dead ahead.
That's unfortunate. Now you're in a position where you're going to need to just bow into this Minotaur. If you're lucky, the Minotaur will stop and take all your AP shells. There's one citadel. It looks like the answer is no. It's okay.
Smoke generator started.
Why the smoke here?
That was an actual misclick.
And that's true, SAT. I was about to mention that too. He could have easily been shooting the Minotaur, but he was too busy torpedoing the Yamato. Fair enough. I would switch to HE and start shooting the Yamato while you're in smoke now. I mean, you might as well. What else are you going to do? Medi, hey, you're welcome. I'm glad the codes were helpful for you. It's really, what was it? Evil Tree Sock or no, I don't remember who, but one of the viewers posted the codes in chat, so you should make sure you thank them once you figure out who it was.
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Elbing is not the greatest at contesting caps, no. Torpedo hit on the Yamato, LOL.
Torpedoes to starboard.
It's turning away. You're lucky you moved when you did,
Torpedoes to starboard.
because a little bit later, and bad things would have happened to you, my dude. You're detected by something, but you're not spotting it. Daring is all the way at
Torpedoes
A.
astern.
Or I would expect it to be the
Torpedoes to
Shimakaze
starboard.
then.
Torpedoes astern.
Various Discord. Elusive
Torpedoes
Spider,
to
thank you.
starboard.
Spider is the one who shared it,
Torpedoes
so
to
make sure you
stern.
thank Spider.
Torpedoes
You like
to
taking
starboard.
4K salvos off battleships with the AP. I mean, it's fun.
All stations, concentrate
you
fire
know.
on the target. Engine boost activated.
What are you going to do with your engine boost?
I'll spray smoke so I can get close and just delete them.
So if he smokes, and he is smoking now, yes, you've got the ability to get close to him and use the smoke against him. However, he does spot you just now. There is the Shimakaze. Okay. So now there's nothing preventing you from moving forward. Of course, the Genon kills your engines.
Problem solved, sir.
So if you can get close enough to him, there it is. You're detecting him despite his smoke. So, smashy smashy, ouch. And goodbye, Genon. Ship needs more buffs.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And of course, you lost your engines again, but you kind of don't care at this point, right?
Nope.
Genon needs another torpedo reload booster. Yes, it needs like 3 at once. Vomit all torpedoes because it's not going to matter anyway.
Reporting the
It's
position
still,
of a
unfortunately,
strategic
not a
target.
great ship.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, Gearing definitely needs a buff. Until you look at it in King of the Sea, another competitive, and realize it's actually doing okay for itself. Mainly because of the torpedoes. It has nothing to do with the guns. The guns themselves are not as good as you'd hope they were. Which is a bit of a turnaround from the Tier 9, because Flesher at Tier 9 is fantastic with guns. Pretty good with torpedoes. All that good stuff. Alright, so what's the decision to go back to sea here, Big O?
To help out with the push, the enemy push.
Engine
Hey,
boost
Seabear.
deactivated.
So you figure the enemy team,
Generator started.
you don't have to worry about
Concentrate fire on the
A
target.
or B. You figure your Shimakaze is going to go into B cap, and Montana, Venezia, Yamagiri should take care of the Vermont and the Daring.
Yep.
Okay.
Smoke screen set.
Pressure shows like Humphrey. I agree, there's really no need to smoke. I'd rather see you smoking in a kiting away position so you can actually use all your guns. But, little aggressive placement here. Now you can see you get radared by the Minotaur, which is going to be a pain in the butt.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Shimakaze continues to shoot at you from range, though, which is nice because it tells you he's probably dumped his torpedoes at you. And then you can get out here and spot and stuff. Oh, hello, Minotaur. That you definitely want to shoot with your AP. Nice.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
I would have turned in instead of going straight or turning out, but okay. Running and gunning at 14 kilometer in
Problem
Elbing.
solved, sir.
You can do that. I mean, that's the thing about the ship. You could absolutely build it for a long-range gunboat. Right, yeah. Because the majority of the business for the Elbing is in the rear, I think you're far better off focusing on trying to get your rear turrets on target and then finding opportunities to smoke so your rear turrets can shoot something. Okay, Vermont's down. It's just the Daring, Shimakaze, and Devastation that are left. Shimakaze now came out of the island. Now you're putting engine boost on because you're going to go hunt the Shimakaze. Is that the thought?
That's the thought until I realized that Devastation was gonna try to ram the Satsuma.
The ship is on fire.
Also, you zoomed in when you didn't need to, so that's ouch.
Just in case the Shima popped up.
Problem solved, sir.
Shima backed up, okay. Hey, look, Shima torps you don't care about.
Now I stopped here, and you can probably guess why.
Well, so you can shoot the Devastation, and you figure the Shima might come out in front of you.
Enemy
That
battleship.
and I wasn't spotted, so he wasn't gonna shoot me.
Right. I might put HE in the barrels now, because all that's left is the enemy Shimakaze. Weekend Warrior, hello. Good to see you. Happy Friday.
Roger.
Yes, click in the direction of the last known Shimakaze, because it's totally a surprise. Now, I will say this. You are being very aggressive along the coastline like this, because you could easily run to the Shima while he's turning mid-side and away from you. And if that happens, I mean, he could easily dump a bunch of torps into you and run. You are spotted, and you are not detecting the Shima, so that means the Shima's running away. I might run at a full zigzag, so go 90 degrees
Engine boost
after a while.
deactivated.
Yes, I do have enough resources to get Kitakami by a lot. Just who I am, Andrew. I'm Smog. I've got all this stuff and things. Hey, there's a Shima. He's trying to bait you to turn sideways and to take a torp. And you did just that. Cool. Well, now I can get a death pick. Maybe. I can, yeah, I could probably, I don't know if I could afford 10 of them, SAT, but I could probably get at least 3. Probably get 3. Let's get our death picks here.
All I'm gonna say is destroyers are hard to play, right?
I mean, they are. There's a lot you have to take into account.
But with a little
I mean,
bit
I
of
saw you were
knowledge,
back and forth.
a little bit of knowledge, you can play them perfectly, as I so demonstrated.
I mean, but that's the same for every class. Battleships, cruisers, you know, you just need the experience to be able to... I'm going with coal. No way in hell would I go with steel or research bureau points. They are easy when you PayPal the enemy team. Very true. But yeah, I'm going to pick up Kitakami, mainly just because I can. I don't know how good or bad the ship is going to be. Paid actors indeed. All right. Well, let's take a look at your post-battle results screens here. 109,000 damage isn't too bad, not too shabby. You came in first place with 7 kills. Wow. I didn't realize 7 kills, dude. That's pretty impressive. You got the Sleep with a torpedo. Janan and Minotaur you got with your AP. Devastation, I think you got with your shells. Yeah. Yamato, you hit with a torpedo, but I think you finished it with a shell. And Katsunos, you got with torpedo. Shimakaze, you got with guns at the very end. So, not a bad game. You thought it'd be closer to 2.4K? Fair enough.
That's because I don't run boosters on other destroyers. Like I said, I play them. I don't play them often. And Clever, Elbing's Line, Shima, Sasha, those are like what I play for destroyers. Gearing occasionally.
I mean, it's nice to see you playing a class other than battleships or carriers for obvious reasons. So, yeah, SAT's talking about base XP, right? Not boosters, right?
But generally with the Elbing's Line, I try to save the smoke for like the battleships or to get away. And the reason I mostly play Elbing, yeah, is so like you saw with the Janan, and let's list them: Janan, Smolensk, Smoke Edgars, Minnows. Actually, Edgar would be the one that I'm afraid to rush, but the other one's not so much.
Of course. Right.
Just get within their spot, their smoke fire penalty, but out of their hydro range, can just nail them. They'll never see it coming.
Fair enough. Big O and chat, I could use a good title for this game. I thought of Pocket Cruiser as a choice.
I was gonna go with Cap Fighter because I was all over the sea cap.
You were. Seven in one blow. Okay. Good work.
7 in 1 blow. I don't know about that. I do like Pocket
We could
Cruiser.
just make it simpler and call it 7 Up.
That reminds me of 7 Up in middle school.
Okay.
No, but I like Pocket Cruiser. We could do that.
Okay. Okay. Do either way. That's fine. We got 6 minutes until our next ad break. Whoopee Legend, thanks for the follow. Welcome on in. Where we at for our giveaway? Let's see.
No, I'll be honest. I thought my torches were gonna run out before they hit the Schlieffen, but
I mean, they didn't, so congrats on that one. Fire. Well, thank you, man. Yeah, I'm impressed that they hit, right? Like that was pretty cool.
I did notice one thing with the Elbing's Line. The torch was so slow. By the time they reload and you got the others chucked out, the ones beforehand are
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to repeat that. You went robotic.
fine. The torps are so slow, like you can see with this. My torps ran out, or they killed the Schlieffen and the others ran out. By that time, I had the other 2 racks up, and I was able to dev strike the Gdansk. So essentially, at one time, you have 4 racks in the water.
Right. Electric says 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. It was improved with apple juice and 7 Up. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was improved with some apple juice and 7 Up was improved with some apple juice. 7 Up was vodka, rum, whiskey. I mean, that could be improved by a lot of things. All right, well, hey, thanks for sending that one in, Big O. Here's a question for all of you guys. I'm going to go to